Hello, my name is Jessica, and I'll be talking about the TED Talk video that I watched. So the TED Talk video that I watched was about a man who was talking about being black in America and raising a black son in America. Um, I felt so strongly about the subject, being a black woman myself and growing up in a black family. I remember the talks that my father would have with my brothers about being black in America, and like a lot of things that he said in the TED Talk, I was able to remember my father saying the same things to my brothers. And so certain things like certain movements that you shouldn't do, certain things that you should not look like. And it was sad because you shouldn't have to tell a child this at a young age. You shouldn't have to tell a child that they can't wear certain things or do certain things because of the color of their skin. But sadly, that's what it came down to. And so I love the fact that he definitely used all five of all the canons. He definitely did all for sure. He definitely um went through all of the canons, and he did very well executing all of them. I loved how for delivery his tone was perfect. He was able to match his tone, his diction, his gestures, everything. Especially when he was saying the testimonies of what his father was saying to him. He definitely was able to convey that emotion in everyone. Um, for for his arrangement, the way he arranged his speech, kind of talking in problem solving, um, like the aspect is what the road down he took, talking problem solving. He saw a problem in America, how black men are being treated, and the solution was being that black parents need to have more conversations with their children. As uncomfortable as it is, parents need to have that conversation with their children about being black in America. And so I felt that. I felt that from a big standpoint in which it's true. It's uncomfortable, but it needs to be talked about. And I loved how he was able to structure that into the speech. Um, his memory. He didn't the way that he did his speech. It wasn't really in memory form. It wasn't really like uh, memorization. It didn't sound like he was memorizing something. It was more conversational, and that's what I liked about that. But you can tell that he was very knowledgeable about what he was talking about. Um, and he was not scared. He was very confident in what he was saying, and he had a lot to say. He had a lot to say, and he was not afraid to share the information that he had. Um, I just feel I just feel as though at times I was really emotional watching his speech just because of how much I can really relate to him. And I I just love that his argument was perfect. He just had a great argument. Overall, his argument was everything. I just loved how he was able to put himself out there, and he wasn't worried about what others were going to perceive of him or anything in that matter. He just went on and was able to go about how he felt. And I look at him, he's a man for that. I loved how he was able to go out of his way to explain what it is being black in America. And I really enjoyed him talking through his TED Talk. And I actually went on ahead and I followed him on Instagram. I messaged him and told him how emotional he had me. And he just did overall just great. Overall, his presentation, he did amazing. And so I look forward to more of his TED Talks. I look forward to getting to see more of his work. And ultimately, he definitely did the rhetoric. He definitely used rhetoric. Um, and he conveyed that through the use of the cannons. And so, yeah.